How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, and we are playing in week 2 of the BBL up against Jack, or I think he goes by Gravy also, coach of the Vancouver Titangs. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams arranged in speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon that I think Jack is going to bring to our match. So, there is Sun, and there's a Victini. That Pokemon is scary. Victini and Sun is really strong and really something that's going to be tough for us to deal with. I think our Miltank can check it, but it's just a strong Pokemon, and so it's something that we really got to be prepared for. Because V-Create hits hard, you add Sun to that, it hits even harder. So we have Thick Fat Miltank. I think it's going to help. However, it's Victini. It hits really hard, so it's something we just have to be aware of. The other part of this is we have, I wrote multi-scale Mamoswine. That's because we're bringing ice and ground coverage on our Lugia, and Lugia has multi-scale. So we're like kind of a build your own Mamoswine. It doesn't hit as hard, so we're more like a setup variant. But either way, I thought that was funny. Like, I think ice and ground hit his team fairly well altogether. It isn't always easy to break through just because he has some tanky Pokemon. However, I think that those two types do pretty well. And then we also brought a Shell Splash Cloyster again. I thought this just looked like a pretty solid set again this week. Like, he's got the multi-scale Dragonite, which I don't think is coming, but if we can break through that, like the multi-attacks is definitely going to help with there. And then Priority Ice Shard helps against several of his Mons, just because he's got some weaknesses to Ice on some of his setup Pokemon. So I think it's going to help for this match. Anyways, we'll see what 6 he decides to bring here in just a moment. Okay, here we are in the match, and looks like we got most of the stuff right. There is a Dragonite here instead of the T-Tar. So I'm glad I have Cloyster, so I can help to deal with that. And anything else? Nope, looks like we got the other 5 right. And I kind of had like Groudon, Toxapex, Victini, Rillaboom as the 4 that I thought for sure were coming, and then I wasn't 100% sure about the rest of them. So, okay, so what's my best lead against his team? What do I think he's leading? I don't think he would lead with Groudon. So I kind of want to lead Cinderace. Cinderace is the fastest Pokemon in this match, which is pretty good information to have, and so if something is faster, then I'll know that it's Scarf. And let's see, yeah, and getting a U-turn off would be nice just to get some of that momentum for us. And it's solid against everything that's here. There's nothing really that's too scared of. What do I think they would lead? I kind of feel like Victini makes sense as a lead with this team. They could start defensively with like Toxapex, but I don't think that would happen. Rillaboom could lead, but then Cinderace is really good against that. Maybe Groudon does lead? I don't know. If it does, then I'll U-turn and go into something else. So anyway, good luck, have fun. Over to Jack. Should be a good match. Looking forward to this one. Well, kind of. I don't know. I'm not looking forward against playing against Sun. I actually played against a Groudon maybe like an hour ago. So Groudon's so hard to prep for. Pokemon hits so hard. And it's really bulky too. Ugh. It's so tough. Okay. This seems fine. I don't really know how exactly I want to deal with this, but probably Miltank just seems like the easiest thing to do. And he could get scared of like a low kick and switch. So I'm just going to U-turn. Seems totally fine. So we'll get Libero. Get a little U-turn, get some chip on this. That's some solid damage. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go Miltank, I think. Because I'm thick fat, so if he goes for like an ice move, then I'm alright. I'm pretty defensive just in general, so I think this is okay too. Maybe we get some rocks up here, and then play the game. Goes for Surf, okay. Surf does look pretty solid in this match, so makes sense. I'm pretty sure I'm faster. I'm just gonna Milk Crate here, to be honest. I just want to keep myself healthy to deal with Victini. There's a chance he swaps, but he honestly might not. Getting rocks up would be pretty nice, but if I could just keep myself healthy against this one, that would be good too. Mostly because I want to make sure I deal with Victini, so we'll see. Maybe he surfs again. That should let him know that we're basically maxed at F, though. Yeah, so he swaps. We'll heal up. What is he going to? What? Weird pecs, but okay. Like weird flex. I like it. And actually, I'm totally fine with just kind of leaving this in for a second. And I'll just get up rocks. Seems fine. He could have boots on Victini. He could have boots on Dragonite. However, this will let us know if those are boots. His removal is Dragonite, I think. So that's fine. We'll stake some Rocky on with it. So we know he has knockoff. And I kind of just want to fire off a high horsepower. Seems okay. I could also just swap into Vikavolt. Is there anything that takes a high horsepower? Probably the Rillaboom, but I don't know. I don't think I'm too scared of that. Let's go into Vikavolt. We'll see if he swaps. He might stay in. Another knockoff. Wow, double knockoff. All right. So we'll get some more Lucky Helmet Chip. I think he swaps. How do I want to do this? Throwing a Toxic off in front of this Mon feels a little weird. I kind of just want to Volt Switch. But if he brings in Groudon, like that'd be really rough. I'm gonna go for it though. So we'll see if he swaps. He probably brings in Groudon. Ruben, which is Groudon. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so this Mon's a little scary for us to deal with. However, I do feel like I have a good switch in, so I will go into Landorus. Well, good is maybe a little suspect. Okay, so this is leftovers. That's really good information to have because I was scared of a lot of different sets from this. So we'll go into Landorus, get an Intimidate off. I wonder what kind of Groudon this is. Maybe is it a Rock Setter? He doesn't have rocks on anything else on his team. He has a Rock Setter. Okay, cool. That's actually good information to have. What do I think he brings in now? Like, I'd kind of like to fire off a Toxic. Yeah, firing off a Toxic kind of sounds nice. So we're going to go for that. I think Toxapex could come in, but if it does, then I probably just U-turn into Vikavolt. Okay, cool. We do get the Toxic off on this, so that's good. That's good. So we'll get some residual chip on this and wear it down. Oh, and he has a Toxic himself. Okay, cool. That's fine with me, I think. This spawn is mostly here to deal with Groudon, so I don't think I'm too concerned about that. We both have leftovers, so we'll both be taking a little bit of chip here. My Toxic goes off first, so I know that I'm faster. And I could honestly just go for a knockoff. I think that's fine too. Let's get rid of their leftovers. They don't have a way of getting rid of mine unless they bring in Rillaboom. But maybe we can knock off whatever item that is. And we have momentum as well, so that's kind of good information to have for us. I guess, what do they switch into this? Probably the Toxapex, right? Maybe the Lapras? I think if a Lapras comes in, I might go into Vikavolt again. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll get some more chip off on this. And he heat crashes. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Even with the -1. this hurts a lot. Heat Crash does some damage. Okay, I kind of want to go into Cinderace, but that does not seem like that great of an idea. I could also go into... Actually, how bad is it if I just stay in again and Earth Power? I could also U-turn, which doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. Like, how much do I want to keep this Mon? I think I will Earth Power, or I will U-turn here. Let's see if he decides to stay in. Okay, he does swap. Okay, that's really good. And what's this? Oh, U-turn on this is awesome. And then he does set up grassy terrain as well. So I think this is just an easy Cinderace. And we'll get off some nice damage here. It won't be too much. That's okay. I was just kidding. It's quite a bit. That was some nice damage right there. And I think at this point we'll just go into what's going to be you. Yeah, I think this is the thing that I want to use. I'm going to take some rock damage here, but I'll also get some healing back from the grassy terrain, so I think this is okay. He'll see we're not boots as well. And there's no way that this mon stays in, so I'm just going to U-turn. Actually, what does he go into? Could I Zen Headbutt expecting the Toxapex to come in? I almost want to. Okay, if it is Pex, then what do I go into? If it's Pex, I go into Miltank? I could go into Miltank and that would be alright. I almost want to just attack though. Huh. Is it crazy to Zen Headbutt here? I'm gonna do it. I think Pex comes in. Yeah. So he'll take some Rock's Chip, then we'll hit him with Zen Headbutt, and we could potentially do that again. There isn't a resist to Zen Headbutt, so I'm kind of okay with this. And we're faster than everything. Seems fine. I think he's going to swap here. I don't think he's going to just let this go down. I mean, he could. Like, what else does he bring in? What if I U-turn and he brings in Victini, right? Like, that's not a good situation to be in. I'm going to hit an headbutt again. Yeah. So we get the read on the first one, but then... What is this? Fortnite Fifth. Oh, that's a cool name. So we'll break the multi-scale, which is fine. I'm not really sure what I want to bring in against this, actually. But we'll get some more health recovery, so that's kind of nice. And I think I just U-turn. I probably U-turn into Vikavolt, I think is the play. Potentially Miltank. I don't know, this one's potentially difficult to switch in on. I think I am going to do Vikavolt though. And probably look to Roost is going to be my best option, I think. Let's see what he goes for. There are rocks up, so we'll take quite a bit of chip here. Dueling Lugia. Okay, that looks like it might KO. I'm going to go for the Roost just in case I'm able to, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to. Could I Toxic here? I'm going to go for the Roost. I think he probably just picks up the KO. And if he does... What do I want to go into? I'd probably go into Lugia. And I could look to set up. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. But I don't think he's going to let me have this one. I'm assuming he's going to KO it. And Vikavolt is nice for being able to switch in on Pex, but not 100% necessary. Yeah. So we lose Vikavolt here. He just picked up the first KO. And I think at this point I go into... Could I go into this? I don't... Oh, could I actually? Hold on, what does he have? Actually, I might be able to. What do I need chip on? Rock hits you, Rock hits you. Toxapex has some chip on it, but that's probably the one that would be difficult to take down. So I think I'm just going to go into Storm here. And what does he bring in on this Mon? He will know I'm boots from that. I almost want to just go for a Ice Beam straight off, pick up this KO, and then I'm assuming the... I could also Calm Mind. No, I'm just going to look for it to pick up some damage. I'm going to go Ice Beam. There's a chance he just doesn't try to let me set up. So I'll look to break with this a little bit more, and then the Pex is really the mon that I want to get some more chip damage on. Because I think that that's what Cloister is going to have the hardest time breaking through. I don't think the Pex is max defense though, because of how much damage I did with the Zen Headbutt. So, I don't know, maybe I'll look at like calcing with maybe like half of the potential defense that it could have, something like that. But with a Shell Smash, yeah, with the Shell Smash it's pretty hard to get that down. Okay, so how much damage can I do to you? Probably not very much with Earth Power. And I could keep myself healthy here. That did very, very little, which makes me think that it's a like Spadef Lapras, which would make sense for why that did so little damage. So let's go into Alistar. I think that's probably the easiest swap to go to. And then I could look to put some damage on this. Although, like, I don't know, this Pokemon is really hard to break through. I almost need a Toxic on this, I think. But if it's Rest, then it's going to be a little difficult. I'm kind of expecting, like, an Ice Skull Spear to come out. Ice Beam, okay, yeah. And then I'm just going to Milk Drink here. Let's get ourselves healthy again. Because again, we need to be able to make sure we can deal with the Victini well. And what does he go into? The Pex, okay. Yeah, this is kind of like free HP recovery for the Pex, which makes sense. I think I want to do a high horsepower. Yeah, let's go for a high horsepower. Breaking through Pex is really difficult though. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to. It is Rocky Helmet. Okay, so we get to know that transformation. But this is still a tough one for us to KO. Losing Vikavolt actually makes this a little bit harder to deal with because I don't have the greatest of switch-ins to this. Yeah, the Cinderace is the best option for me to KO it. But that's not always easy to do. I think I am going to go Cinderace here. Am I going to go Cinderace here? Yeah, I think I am. This is potentially risky, like getting hit by a knockoff, or getting hit by like a Scald would be kind of annoying. So, and of course we're taking the rocks damage, so that's a little rough too. Yeah, we take a lot of damage from that. Okay, I think at this point I just have to stay in and look for the KO. So I'm gonna go Zen Headbutt. Because I don't have a way of getting rid of the rocks. Like, I could have stayed in maybe and looked for some damage there, but like the Dragonite is probably, like, maybe the Dragonite is a little difficult for me to deal with. Maybe I should have gone Lugia on that, because at least I would outspeed if I'd lose my multi-scale, but I would outspeed so I could recover. So maybe we can look to pick up this KO off of 2 Zen Headbutts. That would be kind of nice. And then this mon becomes a little easier for us to deal with. But I'm pretty sure I have to stay in. Oh, if they have extreme speed, I'd probably get KO'd. I'm expecting an extreme speed right here, but maybe actually if I can get this damage... Oh! Okay, no extreme speed. Okay, I think that means that we can get this KO. Ooh, so close! Oh, it goes for Roost. Ah, dang. Okay. In that case, I don't think I necessarily have a way to KO this. And I kind of just need to pressure it. I probably am going to have to let this Probably gonna have to let Cinderace go down, and I think I'm just gonna have to break with... Oh, we get a flinch. Oh, that's really big. I forgot this move could flinch. Because he probably went for another roost. Yeah, that flinch is actually really big. Because it lets us KO this, and then... Yeah, it lets us KO, and maybe a Victini comes in to try to clean up, but... Like, we have some things in range of... Yeah, we have some things in range of Cloyster now. Maybe he swaps? I don't know, I mean, I'm just using Zen Headbutt again. Like, there's no reason for me to do anything different. Oh, this is Boots, by the way. I didn't even think about it not taking rocks damage. But we do have those up. I think there's a chance of miss on Zen Headbutt too, so... maybe the miss chance is enough. So getting rid of Dragonite's nice. Does he have priority on the... Oh, yeah, this has priority. Although... Could I bring in... No, I can't really look to KO. Oh, okay, how do I break Pex if this goes down? It's probably going to have to be with Lugia. Okay, I just Fireball, and there's a reason for me not to. Because the Grassy Glide is going to KO. And I died to Rocks too, so it's okay for me to lose this, I think. I wish I could know if this was banded or not. I just don't have that information. So let's go into Lugia. Can I take 2 hits if I try to go for a Calm Mind right now? Yeah, I think I can. Even banded, I think I could. So I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind right here. And let's look to it set up a little bit. I know the Lapras is Ice Beam, so it's not the multi-attack from like Icicle Spear or something. So that's good information to have. And actually, Lugia is faster than everything on the field too, because I crept Victini, which is his fastest mon right now. But we'll get a Calm Mind off, which is pretty good. And then this is the Lapras again. Yeah. It's going to be hard to break through Lapras. It's going to be really hard to break through Lapras, actually. But I think we can. I kind of want to just go for another one. I could also just pick up my KO here with Earth Power. I think it does enough. Let's find out. Depends on how much the depth there is. Ice Beam. Wait, oh, is it faster? Is this Scarf? Oh, that's super interesting. I did not expect that at all. Okay, I think we got that KO though. Yeah, that was definitely Scarf. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about that for a second. Wait a second. That should have done way more, or I should have been faster, I guess is what I'm saying. So, I think in front of anything I'm just going to go for a Roost. Because I don't think I died till like a Victini here. Maybe I died to Victini, I don't know. Depends on what kind of Victini it is. I'm faster than whatever Victini it is, so maybe... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I Roost here. But I am very bulky here. If there's special Victini, which would be really nice for me, actually. But I'm just going to go Roost, I think, keep myself healthy. Ruben. Oh, okay. That's not what I would have expected to see. Although... Stone Edge is going to hurt, and it looks like he's fairly bulky. Yeah, it looks like he's mostly a bulky Mon. Really depends on how much investment he has. But I think I 2-hit KO with Ice Beam. Let's go Roost here. Let's see what he does. Because if he goes like Stone Edge, then at least I'll know. He is Toxic as well too, so like there is the option of kind of just kind of stalling out the Toxic and wrapping up. Actually, yeah, I can rack up some damage through Toxic. He does not have leftovers anymore. Yeah, and I can just kind of get some damage and some chip on him this way. I mean, it's kind of sucks to do this, but I think this is probably my best option. Because I just don't take very much damage from this Mon. So this isn't going to be able to break through me. Oh, that's right, he has Toxic. I forgot he has Toxic. Okay, so Toxic against me is a little rough. But I do have Miltank with Heal Bell, so I can get rid of this if I decide I don't want to continue breaking with it this way. And how much damage do we deal? Do I want to go for the Ice Beam now? I kind of want to Roost again. And I also want to go Ice Beam. Like, I want to do both of these things. Let's Roost here again. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to go Ice Beam on this next play. This will be able to break through the Groudon. My Landorus becomes a little bit more expendable this way. I can look to... Yeah, I think this is probably my best option. But we'll take some more damage here. But I think I'm in range of being able to KO this now. 100%. 100% in range. So let's go Ice Beam here. I imagine like Rillaboom or Victini comes out. If it's Rillaboom, I'll go Landorus. If it is Victini, I'll go Miltank. And then we'll play out the rest of the match and see where we go from there. But I'll still have Lugia, who is good. Definitely is good. But I'm going to be pretty low after this, and I think like a Rillaboom Grassy Glide might be able to KO me. I think maybe in the turn right before this, if I'd gone for the Ice Beam, I could have known for sure if I got the KO from it. Actually, a Dynamic Grassy Glide doesn't do that much to me. So I'm not actually sure what he'll do. He would have to go like... Okay, so there's the Victini. Oh, I should write down the KO. So Lugia KO'd Groudon. How much do I take from this? Okay, I don't think I want to try to find out. I'm just going to go Alistair. Or do I go Rillaboom, or I go Kit Kat? Let's go Kit Kat, actually. If this is a V-Create, then I'll want to know. And again, this Mon is not very important because it was mostly here to deal with the Groudon. But getting the Intimidate I think would be nice. But I'm assuming like a V-Create, yeah. I think it's going to be enough to KO us. Yeah, even with the -1. Oh, on a crit, okay. Probably, I think it's still KO'd. I don't know if the crit mattered. But it is nice that we didn't get crit on the Miltank, which is our main tech for this. Huh. Could I go into Dark Pearl now? Is that a crazy idea? That might be a crazy idea. Because he... Yeah, because I don't think that I can KO the Toxapex. Let's go here. Let's Heal Bell, I think is going to be the way to go. So we can get rid of the status. So we'll go Heal Bell. I think Rillaboom potentially comes out here. Oh, did not take rocks damage. That's Boots. Okay. That's good information to have. That was Boots. I think I probably died a double Grassy Glide to the Lugia, so I don't want to switch into that, which like could potentially be a good option here. But I think I probably want to... What do I want to do? This is a tough game. Dude, there are rocks over there, right? Like, I'm not playing... Okay. Yeah, so it is, yeah, it is Victini with... Oh, I wonder if I could have KO'd it then. This is going to do, like, no damage. I don't even think I want a high horsepower. Having Landorus would have been kind of nice for this situation right here. But he has Wood Hammer. Okay. Wow, that heck of KOs. Okay. Does that give me any information, actually? Would I have died to a Wood Hammer no matter what HP I was at? I think that means it's banded, actually. Which I think means I can get a Roost off. I think that means I can get a Roost off. Because from just based on looking at a quick calc, I think I would have lived it no matter what. So I'm just going to Roost here. I can get back to max HP, and then I think I can break through the rest of his mons. I wish I'd noticed that he didn't put rocks damage on the Victini. Okay, another Wood Hammer coming out here. So he doesn't want to let me get back to full health, which makes sense. Wow. Wait. Was that not a crit? How did that deal so much damage? Oh wait, did he take rocks damage? He did. Oh shoot. Okay, well I think I have to go Earth Power here. Okay, I am faster actually. Yeah, I'm just so surprised that we don't got dealt that much damage from a... Because like I'm looking at banded damage doesn't even do like 50%. With Grassy Train. I don't know. That's crazy. So I don't know how it dealt that much damage. I'm not asking him after the game. But this is my best option to be able to KO through his team. And like I think I just have to go for a Rock Blast here to pick up this KO, and then I'm not going to be able to pick up the KO on Toxapex. I would have taken too much damage from the other Mon. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I roost before that? Hold on, I might have roosted. Oh, I roosted, huh? So that's why I did so much damage. I should have just picked up the KO, I guess. Oh, I lost my flying typing. Yep, that's okay. That makes sense. That's why I took so much damage. My best chance here is getting a Shell Smash off, and then going from there. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to deal enough damage to break through this. Dang, that's rough. I did not think about the roost being enough to lose my flying typing, and then that would be enough for the Wood Hammer to deal as much as it did. Okay, so there's a Scald. Okay, so at this point I'm just hoping for no burn. And then I'm hoping to deal, like, I don't even know. There's no way I'm going to be able to KO this one. Because he has recovered too, so he just recovers through everything. Like, I'm going to have to hope for, like, a lot of crits. That's not a lot of crits. Although if he doesn't recover and we live... oh, yes, for haste, yeah. that makes sense. How low am I? Could I Shell Smash again here? I could Rock Blast again. I'm gonna Rock Blast again. But this isn't gonna do enough damage. Like, I have to get crits. Oh, there's a crit. We need more of those. That's the only way we break through this mon. Because you should recover. Yeah, you should recover, yeah. Okay, so I think I have to go for a Shell... Do I have to go for a Shell Smash again? I'm gonna go for a Rock Blast. Yeah. Oh, he avoided. Oh, he missed. I forgot that move could miss. I think it has fairly good accuracy, though. Okay, there's the burn. So I think that's pretty much game. So I'm gonna start wrapping it up here. Definitely made a mistake with Lugia. Should have just straight up picked up the KO. I was thinking I could get to a higher HP, and I could consider that the Victini... well, I thought it was boots, but it did actually take rocks damage. So I considered that it could have been whatchamacallit, a Scarf Set. Yeah, and if it was a Scarf Set, then I think I would have died to a hit from it. But honestly, I should have just gone for the KO there. That was 100% a mistake. And then I would have needed to... yeah, and then I just would have gone for the attack on the... God, that does so little damage. I would have had to go for the attack on the Victini, but I still wouldn't have been able to break through this mon. So I think I died to the burn right here. Yeah, good game over to Jack. That was a really good one. I think I made a mistake on the Rillaboom. 100% actually, 100% made a mistake. Sometimes that's the downside of calcing during battles, is you just kind of forget some of the stuff that matters. And so I definitely just didn't even think about like, oh, well, if I'm not flying anymore, then the Wood Hammer is going to deal like crazy, way more damage. So, and it did. And I knew it was banded from how much it did to the Miltank. But I think I could have stayed in even and hit the Victini when I had the Lugia set up before. I was a little scared that it was Scarf and that it was going to deal more damage than I was capable of dealing with. So, well. Anyway, good game over to Jack. And if you'd like to see some more of our content, or if you'd like to see his content, you can check out the description for some of his stuff as well as everyone else in BBL. If you'd like to see some more of ours, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.